I'm Vonda LaFever with a quick tip from Pioneer Imports and Wholesale. Our quick tip is about using cold glue or Oasis floral adhesive. In this case, you can see what we have done is use half the box, cut it, and use that on a piece of cardboard to give us a nice base to always keep the glue upright. This keeps it from oozing out and you losing product and making a bigger mess. You'll want to also take a pair of needle nose pliers and do a little squeeze at the end of that tube, making it oval shaped, because that again helps the product not ooze out quite so quickly. What you want to do with cold glue or floral adhesive is remember that the glue sticks to the glue. So we're going to add a little glue to our platform that we're going to glue onto our wrist corsage, and then we're going to glue the fresh flowers and the permanent botanical onto that corsage. You'll want to remember that if you're going to use fresh flowers, you want to make sure that they're at room temperature, because the glue adheres much better at room temperature. You can either take the glue and put it right on the end of the stem like that, or make just a little bit in a puddle, put that down, and then you can dip the product into it. Now it dries fairly quickly, and so remember to always continue to use it in the same location and stir it up a bit, because it will help soften what's there, and you can use some of that you think maybe is lost because it has gotten too hard. So we're just going to add glue to each one of those. We're also putting a little fresh foliage in our pittosporum. We're going to put that down. The other thing that's very helpful to know is that when you're using the cold glue, it does get very messy on your hands, and to use some kind of an oil-based product and use that on your fingers beforehand helps the cleanup much easier. And also on the tube, if you use it on the tube, then the lid will come off. Now you probably wonder where I put that lid. It's actually in the box so we don't lose it. You know, we've lost many of those, haven't we? So we're going to go ahead, now that our glue has gotten just a little bit tacky, and we're going to put that in place. Our large flower, we're going to use our pittosporum at the side, and just start building our corsage. Once they get tacky, they stay in place very easily. So we're going to go ahead and get those all in place. And once you have your corsage completed, you need to make sure it fully dries before you put that in the cooler if you're using fresh product. It won't dehydrate if it's in the cold location. So you'll want to make sure that you're getting completely dry, then you can bag it and put it in your cooler. This is an excellent application for corsages, boutonnieres, headpieces, armbands, anything that goes with, you know, your proms, your weddings, or your special events. So don't be afraid of using the cold glue, because it is a huge time saver and a great benefit to you. Thanks for joining me for this tip from Pioneer Imports and Wholesale.